What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, the one and only Unique Monique 513. And today is Thursday, October 9th. Just relatively chilling, just got off work. As y'all can see, I'm in my Burger King attire. You know what I'm saying? Just got off work, like I said. I just want to generally just bring y'all a quick video. I'm sitting outside my daddy's crib before I go inside, you know. Just wanted to bring a quick video to y'all to say what's up. You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a minute since my birthday. Birthday was 2 weeks ago, September 26th. Your girl just turned 29, and I relatively didn't really do too much on my birthday for real. Just sit back, kick it, you know, relax. Had a few smokes, some wine, and that's about it. I just want to generally just like, you know, just talk to y'all for a minute, just rant, you know, to tell you about my opinion on a whole bunch of bullshit that's been going on in these past news feeds for about a month now. So, you know, the top story is this whole Ebola virus bullshit, you know. For one, I've been seeing a lot of stories on Facebook, and I've been getting a lot of videos here on YouTube. A lot of people are sending me in my inbox about the Ebola virus and stuff about where it's breaking out and what the virus is. Now, I had read an article on my Facebook up underneath the Huffington Post page, and it was about the outbreak that started over in West Africa, specifically, as I know of. I think it started over in Liberia or something like that, or some shit. I don't, Liberia, something, Libya, whatever, one of them L countries over there. And they said that the first people that actually had the Ebola virus was a lot of the kids. The kids started out with it. And I was watching this documentary last night called Ebola, the Deadly Virus. And they was saying like how this thing or this epidemic started, you know, obviously, I guess like way back in like the early 70s. It was, you know, existing till then, all the way up to now. But they said that the Ebola virus was coming from, you know, animals. And from animals, you know, it transferred over to people. And it's funny because when they said that, I was thinking like, okay, they was talking about how a lot of the African people that come over here to the United States come over here already sick. And how it basically, you know, spreads is through animals. So like, let's say for instance, like if a bat, like they say bats are born with Ebola. And I guess unfortunately this disease comes from the bat. The bat bites any type of animal it was. It could bite a monkey, a squirrel, whatever kind of shit they eat over there in Africa, because you know Africans do eat just about anything. So you know the bat bites an animal, and then once the animal is dead, or if an African or whatever they do, once they slaughter that animal, you know Africans eat raw meat. Well, they said with them eating that raw meat, you know there was a lot of people and a lot of Africans that came to the U.S. and over there they call that meat, I think it was called raw meat or black meat, something. I think it was called black meat. They have, there was people killing that stuff off or whatever. And, you know, people that lived over there was sending meat from over there to here to America for their families. So, like, you know, I guess, like, you know, Africans that live here, there was people over there sending them, you know, that black meat for them to have over here. Because a lot of Africans, you know, they like to eat raw meat. They can find anything they like to eat, fresh or dead, they'll still eat it. Well, anyways, once that black meat is over here, they don't, you know, contaminate their meat and all that. It's not safe to eat all that, you know what I'm saying? So with that Ebola inside that animal or whatever they eat is inside that animal, once they eat it, then they have it. So it's like a non-going, non-stop ever process from one animal to another, then from that animal to a human, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of find it kind of, you know, messed up right now how everybody are getting sick. You know what I'm saying? Like a few days ago I was reading about the first American to die from Ebola here on American soil. He died down in, you know, Dallas, Texas. And then, you know, I just read about like 20 minutes ago about the same guy that just died just this past week. They thought he was 100% dead. And this guy arose, or shall I say resurrected resurrected from the damn dead. And he ended up clawing and biting and just scratching at a lot of the nurses that was in the hospital. Unfortunately, they thought he was 100% dead, and he wasn't. So now my thoughts are about this whole thing is like, you know, what about this shit do end up spreading around the whole world? You know what I'm saying? If it's already here, excuse me, If it's already here in the U.S. and we already had one person die from it, imagine what everybody, or imagine what that whole southern part of the United States is thinking. You know what I'm saying? If that shit's spreading, it can spread, south, what is it? I forgot. Southwest, northwest, western, eastern, whatever part of the country. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here, if it's more than anything, we are looking at our very first zombie apocalypse. And I'm telling you, if there's going to be some shit like The Walking Dead, I better go on ahead and take my black ass to the first gun shooting range ever, because I will definitely learn how to shoot a gun. And I'd be damned if I'm getting Ebola from anybody that try to bite my ass. And then on top of it, there was things I was reading. They were saying, well, only Ebola right now is only, you can only be affected by it is if you're if you have like an open wound by like any like fluid transfers for like blood, or like I think it was to say blood, scratches, or like any like bleeding abrasions or something like that. But they were saying that either from there, this shit could actually probably possibly be airborne. So if Ebola becomes airborne, there was a reason why Michael Jackson was walking around with a fucking mask on in the first place. See, that's where Michael Jackson was very smart. Because, even though a lot of people did cap on him and thought he was fucking weird, the motherfucker was not stupid. He was walking around with a mask because that's probably one of the things about it. This motherfucker's not stupid. He knew about all these airborne allergies, pheromones, pollens, and all this type of bullshit that can get anybody sick. And if this shit right here gets airborne, you imagine how many motherfuckers are going to die and how many babies are going to be born with that shit and die. And then you think the death rate now and the death toll of America is high now. Imagine if that shit did break out like that. But I just want to get y'all comments and y'all thoughts about what y'all think about the new Ebola breakout virus here, that's starting to spread over here, and what, our first American died from it. Give me your comments down below and hit me up. Ciao.